and hopefully we will make it. These will explode the whole thing, so I guess we can do that. Would just like. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 5 of my RimWorld Rocket Endgame playthrough. So I must admit that I ended up saying we have stabilized, and then it just happened. This stupid drone mechanoid cluster came in. Spoke too soon, I guess. Spoke too soon. All right, but let's start off where I usually start off. Thank you guys for watching. And if you would like a pawn in the game, just tell me so and we will figure that out. I guess it would be fun to have you guys represented in my playthroughs so it can be our playthrough. Right. All right. But that said, we have 3 hours left before this activates. Question is it just going to hammer on here or what is going to happen? I guess we should have somebody here with some EMP grenades. See, they're both as good or as bad at shooting. Uh, that's how it is. I guess we could just go this way around. They can't shoot over the wall. But we do need Atkins weapons. What do we now? Could of course just go this way. And hopefully we will make it. These will explode the whole thing, so I guess we can do that. Would just like Woody to come in here. Let's just do that. And bam. Just now they start shooting at these. Let's grab these. Oh, run, buddy. Why is he not throwing here? Wow, he took a lot of hits. That was really my plan. But, right. How is the marine helmet? Still good. Okay. And these guys in. It was not that bad as I was actually thinking. So everything well. These walls really did a good job for us. And not to mention they can now be deconstructed. How is he doing? He's doing all right. This is just a bruise, apparently. Is it going to explode or is it just dying? I don't actually know. Okay. 60 steel. That was not a lot. But now we got the caravan back home and we are ready to go. Let's deconstruct this and, of course, get Shorty back on his feet here. Let's just a full sleeping spot here. And Ragdoll, why don't you? Okay, now he just got mad. It's annoying. Okay. Screw you then. Just have to keep an eye on him, but if he gets down, then we can just patch him up. He just have a small little bleeding. What do we say? 57. Okay, so it's starting to get bruised a bit. How about Ragdoll? You cleared your own holes there, as you say. All right, Atkins came in. We didn't need your charge, Lance, apparently. But we can just, okay, we have to turn them around. Let's get it like this. A table, and of course a dresser. And we have a sort of mediocre bedroom. Are you done being mad, buddy? Apparently. And we just, where did we get that from? And I kind of forgot to sell off the grenades. Well, question is if I should get a place where I can just burn these bodies instead of there. Then, oh, what the heck? I expanded that one. I didn't make a stockpile zone for shit, not animal, just human corpses. All right, do we have anything the wolf might have eaten here? Guess we will have someone who is kind of mad about that. We also, uh, if he just walks in with a pyromaniac and tough, we're not going to have a pyromaniac here. Guess what we need is intellectual people. Can you? No, apparently you can't take care of Squirtle. Sorry, that's Shuri. But we can clean the barracks up. Can we make it at least decent? Slightly impressive now. Take a look at that. Somewhat impressive. Here we go. Now we're talking. Look at how the mood is just going up, up, up. All right, but we are going to need some power down here. And just remove the wall lamp here. Get rid of these. Is Shorty already back? Well, that was good. Now you just have to look at all of these corpses. Well, that kind of sucked. Are you serious? Okay, I did actually put in a door. I was uh, aware of that. Let's get some Molotov. And build that. Get a roof. We have to remove that. Okay, that's gonna be costly for the mood. You guys, can you hold that shit? Don't have any accessible places to store it. Then let's make some. And also, will you just get. Okay, yeah, it's actually been. Care of. Was that? No. Okay, she can go here. I don't think blast steel is flammable at all, so we can just dezone this and then just throw in molotovs. Guess that should be enough. That sounded like some animal getting killed, didn't it? Where is the wolf? What did it kill? That is the question today. Is it not hot enough for the other things to start burning? Please. Okay, here the wood started burning. That's great. So we killed off all of these corpses. Corpses actually also counts as wealth if you weren't aware. Oh, it was a wild boar the bear killed. Guess it should be a bit careful. You might get the whole herd on your back. At least if I did it. All right, how are we doing with power? We have plenty of power. So we can just get rid of all of that. Question is, should we get a smithy? I guess we are going to get that. Let's just get it right there. We can zone here for metal mechanoid slag. And in here we can start just smelting this. At least if people don't have anything to do, they might as well just carry this into the zone. Atkins failed. Are you serious? That's why he should not do that. Well, isn't it in here? Is there? Are we serious? There is. Is there something called a smelter? Now I seem stupid again. I believe it should be in the smithy that we could do that. Electric smelter. Jesus Christ. Well, I will take it. I seemed stupid today, but that said, I am going to make a longsword for Scroto at some point. Or not Scroto, that surely. I um keep mistaking the two of them. All right, but we actually have 40 uh, flake lying around. How about yayo? We must have some of that as well. A logging site, but I guess we will just send Atkins out again with the muffalos. How much can that carry? It doesn't say. And we will bring this, of course. And I wanted to get rid of these 3 of the frag grenades. And we have a Molotov. Can't get rid of the EMP launcher. It is so slow anyways. And now we just have a uh, lot of clothing lying around. Might as well bring our silver. And here we go. All the flag, ambrosia. And I will take this. We can just drop that. The fur here. Boots with the fur. Let's go. We can actually deconstruct this. And we have all the slack in there. So let's just smelt. Do that forever. How much do you actually get from that? I wouldn't want to know, would I? This can be remains of smashed while useless in its current form. It can be smelt. Okay, so we can actually smelt this as well. Do you have a little bit of plasteel there? So question is, how much do we actually need in order to make a plasteel longsword? We need 100. It says we have 12. But let's wait for that. Animal disease plague again. Let's make an animal sleeping spot so we can medic Eddie up. That was fast. The caravan ran out of food. Well, question is, should we get a medical spot? A small hospital? We could definitely use that. This one should supposedly not be in here, but let's just move this over here. Get that there. Do we still have hay? We have hay. We have hay grass in here. Should we make a kitchen in here? It's just requires so much. Why? Okay, now we are here. Let's Let's get rid of that. I forgot to take a look while we were out. Why do we carry steel? Let's get rid of all this. They don't want to get uh, our blocks, so well, bionic. Get some beer, but Yes, are we here for some ABC? Let's buy pretty potatoes, give it to them, and then we take Atkins. Okay, so do you guys remember that sometimes I whine about the whole microphone getting muted and stuff? I just realized why that happens. That, my friends, is because I am using the numpads, which I also have my OBS commands at. So when I press 4 on the numpad, I mute myself, and I've done that sometimes. I have just been knocking myself in the head over why it does. I can't seem to make a video without anything going wrong, and I have the answer now. Well, that is so stupid, isn't it? I never thought about that until now, where I was just sitting here and seeing that I just restarted my recording. But at least I restarted it after I pressed 8, which is end recording. I pressed 7 and started the recording again right after. So that makes a whole lot of sense. I will have to be thinking of that whenever I have to write some numbers from now on. So many animal corpses out here. What is it that? Okay, it's the long range scanner. I feel like I want a small hospital, like close to where my kill box is. So that could really be up here. That's just a long way from the food. However, they would be going from here and up there to 10 people. Could, of course, also be here. Make a room there. Well, anyways, at some point I need to do this. It has been a problem for my eyes for some time, so let's get that done. All right, the long range mineral scanner. We just put this in here and just make a hair a mattress anyways. And we have something done at least. All right, is the mineral scanner that is in here in MISC? We will need 2 uh, advanced components for that. Is should we go down there and trade for that instead of giving all of this away? Kind of too late now, isn't it? We can do that afterwards. But I would actually like to spend some food. Let's just make some meals so he can make fine meals at a point. How much do it? It's not far from. Let's get a straw mattress there, there, and of course, Eddie, you should be in here. Other gifts, -20. Okay. We got rid of a lot of wealth. Look at that we had. Then we also had these guys in there. Kind of hard to say, but we will see. Um, I will kind of have new area, which is just this, and then inverted. Thank you. And that's where you okay. Don't want it there either. So, Scroto, are you getting some experience here? There we go. Capable. So now I would like you to doing that, and you can just do find me. And I do know it can be kind of stupid to have too many of them lying around. Oh, research project. That's right. We have room for the multi-analyzer, so let's just get that. Mm, what should we get? Boring. Get bonus to medical settings. Yes, we just that. 44. Yes, a bit. Let's get it. Extreme Wolverines 24. And get that. No, thank you. Atkins is on his way. He's a bit mad. He ate berries and got and caravan ambush. That's kind of annoying when you have food poisoning. Okay, let's move up in the corner here. We might lose Atkins here. Or hit one of them. That's one. Then hit it with the other. At least he's tough. Okay. I was getting afraid. Let's just take those with you. And just get inside as fast as possible. It's a good bet. That's a poor bet. It's a normal bet. There at some point. Atkins. And then restore there. Just make that medical for now. And now he ate. What is oh poor Muffalos. Okay, he's seriously killing it. And okay, well, we lost some wealth there. We didn't use the Mega Sloth for anything, anyways. But seriously, fuck you, Ed. That was uncalled for killing an innocent animal. And now you try to eat that fine meat for so long. Fine. Well, we are going to eat Eddie, it would seem. And goes to, to- well, Atkins is out for now. Have a porcupine here. Did that get a needle? Yeah, it got the well. Oh, another pork chop lying around. Thank you, grizzly bear. That grizzly bear has really given us a lot of um, meat. The time, okay, we have a lot of joints lying around here again. I would like the what is that? Just go away. I would like the um long range mineral scanner. So question is, okay, Atkins is up on his feet and he is recovering here. Maybe we should just wait a second. Okay, he's back. Former caravan sent Eddie and the three. Uh, what are they called? Blue furs. I always forget. Send in the muffalos. That's what I was trying to say. We can take that with us. Now we have so much cloth, and we do have a lot of smoke leaf joints lying around, so we might just get rid of some of them. And go ahead, buddy. Form the caravan. But I only sent two. I thought got him to take all of them. Well, well. Yeah, that's just a rando mega sloth. Salmon and catfish. That's actually decent for food value. What about up here? Bass. That's also good enough. However, I'm not going to spend my time doing fishing. Alright, Devil's Strand is coming in. Good. So that's right here. So we need at least all of these. That's good. this. Holy moly, they are expensive. We are not getting anything out of what we are selling them. Okay, but we can afford two at least. Just buy steel for the rest. There we go. So we can get the long range scanner now. So far, so good. Doing toxic potatoes. Ancient thing. Junkyard ruins. A lot of stuff is featured in Londor City. I actually thought this was the same, but not at all. Not at all. All right, we can now get the long range mineral scanner. Let's get it out there. Let's just done a little bit of roofing. While you're out there, you might as well not get rain in your face. And a little chair here. Do we have enough normal components for it? We actually have six. Okay, we have 50 there. We do have enough. We definitely have enough. Question is if we are going to get the comms console. Little trade scanner here. How much is this worth? Question. Where's that? You're doing meditation. Time point. I would like him to finish this suit here. This is actually done. So let's search for, and also search plasteel, but let's search for some steel. Who is going to mount that? Is that crafting or what is it? Good question. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, that's researching. Okay. The ragdoll is doing crafting over researching that. She's supposed to, and I would like her to do that kind of researching instead. But I guess I can't decide that for her. But all right, the multi-analyzer, we are researching floors, concrete. Let's get a concrete flooring in here as well. Okay. Could just get a couch and a television. I'm not sure about that. Let's just what's that? That's a good bet. Let's just remove that then, and then ragdoll spec bet can be put in there. Good, good. So we are producing some clothing here, and here we have a good last steel longsword. Let's see how much damage does this do. 13 per second. That's 5 more than the plasteel knife. That's great. Been some time since we have actually slaughtered anything with our plasteel weapon. But could be around time for the mechanitor, couldn't it? Mechanitor time. All right, but here we get an infestation in this mountain, I would assume. Is that an event? It is. I would say of anything that could be what I mind the least. But I think we should just take care of them right away. Could actually just stand here and tank it with Rudy if they might go inside. Okay, maybe we should just get a couple of other weapons. Do we have anything else? No? So you two, you are quite useless in this. But let's just stand up here. Okay, you can do that, Foxy. Let's go down here and help the fox. Okay, it just got wrecked. Okay, here comes the big guy. You need to hit something now. Before surely gets to her. Okay, let's merely the hives here. What? Okay, that was spacecraft. They seem to always get up. Oh, here is he. Okay, not that bad. So that's good enough. Kill that. But I guess this one is now. Okay, not tainted. It is tethered. Got one slag there. I guess at one point we got, what was it, 4? Did we get 4 at one point, the other place? But this one is getting kind of out. Not enough grit here. So we should start considering getting another one. And I could definitely also consider making an actual pillbox. But that's always the thing, isn't it? Should not go down on defenses, but that's always what you end up going down on. I would, of course, also like some automated defenses. Ragdoll, you can go out here and trade. Let's just see. We can now sell that. They want that as well. Uh, Tuxedo. Okay. So these are just tribal. Well, don't remember what this does. Okay. So it doesn't really do anything. Hmm. Okay. So what I want here is this with another wooden door. Maybe it should just be like that. So now it has three, just two. We can do it like that. And an open wooden door here in the middle. Then we just that's going to be big then. Not that big. Just like that. Set in the middle. The middle, if I'm was what I was thinking. How much is there here? 8. That's that here. This one is supposed to be open. We need some woody. Just keep this one open like that. A group of travelers. This one done. But I kind of want this to be like funneled in. So maybe if we did something like this. Oh, so this ended up being what I didn't want it to be. I should have made it an uneven number. Okay. Now it's going to look stupid. That's just how it's going to be. And then I actually want doors all around here for our guys to shoot. This one should always be closed. We got a gift. Plasteel, thank you. Okay, and we got a guy crash landing here who is a psychopath. What's up with giving us all of these psychopaths? Is that some kind of hint? I don't know. Where did he go? He's all the way up here. Rescue Pinata. Okay, he's dead in an hour. I'm not sure I can do anything about that. You have to be very fast. I think you are actually very fast. Secret complex. An ancient secret complex over there. All right. So we also kind of need to have a growing zone. This needs to go. Is anybody doing that? No, not right now. Apparently. Hmm. And just put this to 1, I guess. It's the last thing they do, all of them. Guess we can just make a limestone barricade all the way down. And somebody is supposed to make some, what are they called? Um, blocks? Limestone blocks. But nobody seems to be doing so. What are you doing? You're cooking, all right. I'll just harvesting a bush. Shrink the zone down to where these are. And Yarta, where are you from? Naked Vine. Okay. Are we now making steel barricades? Okay. Holy moly. Compacted steel right down my throat. I guess we should really be making a planting zone or something here. No sowing though. Yeah. I'm saying so much. I've been talking about a hospital, I've been talking about mechs, and now I'm doing a kill bugs. Just going kind of all over, I feel. But I hope you can follow me. I do actually believe, but I'm not quite sure of it, that this counts as my wealth just as soon as it lands. Don't take me up on it, Pinata. I have no need of a psychopath. Path. See you, man. You're welcome that we helped you out. All right, we could use some cleaning. That's usually what I have a robot to do. Limestone check. Okay. All right. Do you have this one as well? Either that or put in some flooring. Okay, we have got poisoning. That's kind of annoying. But that was kind of what I was afraid of when I started using Proto as a cook. At least clean up after yourself. All right, but the multi analyzer is coming up. Then I just need another 12,000 research points to get to Starflight Basics. That's nothing. All right, solar flare, and we are out. So good. We have a fuel stone with a horrible cook, apparently. Although he is getting better. Okay, all of them are just getting food poisoning. This really sucks. That's insane, actually. Everybody is just doing that. I thought the saying was if you had a cook over five in uh, to to cooking, it is better than a nutrient based dispenser. Apparently, that does not really count. Okay, now we are making a roof over it all. I'm not sure how I like it, but all right. Then we can just remove these growing zones, anyways. Yeah, a tantrum with a plasteel longsword. Thank you, Shorty. Well, guess it is about time to get rid of some riches, anyways. But maybe, just maybe, we could make a couple of unique trait. Okay, they would like to purchase that for goodwill. No. But what I was thinking was just to make some podcasts next time. Just a couple of these out of Devil's Rand. Oh, he's really out. Okay, recovering. Let me guess, just get straight into food poisoning. Jesus Christ. Okay, he can't do anything about it. Jesus Christ. Okay. That really sucks. Royal Tribute Collector here. And a party. I have totally forgot about this. Parties. Yes, he goes right up and starts eating, and then he just dies again. But at least we had a party. Maybe you could eat from the nutrient paste dispenser instead of those fine meals. That turns out to be not so fine. Don't we have enough wood? Wood is going down. Should have enough. Okay, now we can do it. Wonder how much is a Devil's Strand Parker worth? I can't see that here. But female sooth, that doesn't annoy me a tiny bit. Work frenzy ragdoll. Okay, we got Sissy, who is night owl and psychically sensitive. Why can't I say that? However, I don't quite see what I should use him for. Well, I do. It's 87. That's what I'm going to use him for. Welcome, my friend, to Isengard. Okay, people would like to wear Elderstrand parkas. Well, expendable. You are good. You are actually very good at shooting. Maybe you can be good at cleaning also. Why haven't I said anybody? Good bed rest. Yeah, so let us just build a bed for our guy and maybe no potatoes. That's because there is asphalt. Another Parker was made. They are really happy with those. That was red button down shirt. We are starting to wear fine clothes here, aren't we? they are really temperature resistant, the devil's rand. Guess it is like the best material after hyperweave and thrombo fur, and you can just make an absurd amount of it. However, it does take a long time to grow. It does take a long time to grow. Expendable? What's up with you? Okay. Jesus Christ. Now you are definitely expendable. You can't move. And he got cancer. And suddenly he just lost everything. And I hope we didn't use some medicine on him, which we did, maybe. Yeah, that kind of sucks. He's just dead in a minute. Let's throw him out. Then we might just do another dance here. I should have thought about that when I saw him, but he can go somewhere else. Okay, not a good one. Let's have one more, even though it's kind of late. Got a combat supplier. Good place. Okay, so how far are we? 7 out of 8. This can really help us out with the researching speed. I will show you once we get there. Okay, we need to get some sleep, guys, so we can trade with you at some point. Delta. So start counting here. Learning minor. Slow learning fast. Well, the thing is, he's learning uh, with a learning factor of plus 75, so that's quite fast. So we could actually teach him to cook. Uh, However, do we want to become these guys? Not sure. If he had had intellectual, I think I would have. Okay, so we are starting to get a lot of food again. So yeah, if only we had expendable muffalos, Atkins. Let's take 500. And now I've done it again. You haven't missed a lot. We just had some visitors. Um, but yeah, again, I had to press how much I wanted to send in my caravan, and then I be recording. I really need to be aware of that. Uh, Apparently, I am not. I should put it like a thing on my numpad. Should have like a militia um, thing where rotor, or should he just goes on go juice? Should, or at least carries it with him. That's fast. Let's get rid of this. Just one. So we needed 2 advanced components. Anything else? I'm not that sure. Could use a plasma sword, but look at how much that costs. Sanctified generator. I guess we will just buy components. Are they mad at us again? -1, but neutral, okay. So as long as you get over 0, they are still neutral. Well, we have a lot of Devil's Strand stuff. Well, looks good, guys. Now we still have shite ton potatoes. And do need to get some power in here. Maybe I should drive this way. Could actually do this. We got a mechanoid cluster. But I guess just like last time, the mechanoid was my clue to go to bed, or at least end the episode. This will again be my clue. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys the next time. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. That helps me a lot. And then again, thank you and good night.